Hey, how's it going? You're all very welcome to episode 30 of the Ramble Pod for the Buckshot Empire /network/podcast, do you really know thing? You're all very welcome for St. Stephen's Day, or Boxing Day to our cousins on the other side of the pond, who call it Boxing Day. You're all very welcome. How in Jesus are you? I'm still alive. I actually survived this. I was going to do one on Christmas Day, but you know yourself, lads. 2 days off from this panto thing, and I just had to... I just had to drink some alcohol, really, and there was nobody wanted to listen. You know what I mean? This trying to get your head together is, at the best of times, and this carry on is hard enough, but when you're full of cheese and beer, it wasn't happening. No fucking sorry. No way. So I'm currently, apologies too if the sound is a small bit off on this one, but just setting up all the gear and everything like that. I'm between shows at the minute, so I just popped upstairs. I'm in some back room of the University Concert Hall here in Limerick. I am just surrounded by lights and shit that I have no idea what it does, but I'm here. So I'm recording on the old Spreaker app. It's not too bad. I mean, I'll be able to clean up the sound on the old laptop afterwards. Like, we'll get it up to you. How the fuck are you? I was going to do a year in review one, actually, but I realised that we still have New Year's to come this day next week, so I'll do that for next week. No point in getting ahead of myself, lads. No point in getting ahead of myself. I did get some questions in, alright, of course. Now I'm using the phone, I can't switch out of this thing, but I do know one or two of the questions. They were standard enough. It was mostly just people sending me pictures, great pictures of them on the lash. Would be absolutely jealous, but I'm happy for you. I'm genuinely happy for you. Thank you very much, of course, to all the Patreons who are involved and paying away towards the podcast. You're essentially you're paying for the subscription fee essentially on this thing. It's brilliant. Good on you. There's more. Oh, there's plans afoot, lads. There's plans afoot for more out there for you. I have a couple of fun ones even coming up this week, so I'll be throwing them up there. There'll be exclusive Patreon ones, and of course there will be, everyday ones for everyone else. So over on the Patreon network, you can get all these episodes ad-free. Well, since we switched over to Spreaker, and also you will get an episode of the Tom and Jerry show from the back catalogue. Also, what I am going to stick up this week, I'll talk to you in a little bit about that, what I'm going to stick up. But I'll stick it up for everybody because it's Christmas. But more importantly, thank you very much. A few people bought some stuff, obviously for Christmas. I have no idea where they're going, but some people bought their stuff from the Tea Republic shop. Good on you. It's cool. Some of the logos are cool and stuff. I herself got me a few bits from my own shop, which I'm actually delighted with, because I haven't pulled the trigger and bought enough stuff from my own place, but she's after buying me a few bits and pieces from my own shop, which is great. So if you prefer to contribute to the podcast that way, go ahead and have a gander at the tea shop, the old Tea Republic shop. You'll see the link in the old bio. Have a gander at it and see what you think of some of the old logos and the things you can get them stuck on and everything else. I'm trying to work with a crowd to do Real Tree Camo one, but it's trying to get that as the base of t-shirts. It's going to be fucking tricky, but I will get to the bottom of it. I will get to the bottom of it. I have some time off in early January. Only a bit. I mean, can't complain, there's plenty of work, but I have some time off. It's only healthy to take some fucking time off, or you go absolutely bananas. Like that. Thank you very much for all the loads of people sending me nice Christmas messages. Fair play, and kind of spurring on cheers for the podcast and everything throughout the year. That's actually sound. It's really nice. Thanks very much. Because this is the thing. You don't know who's listening. I can see demographics, like there's a load of people in loads of countries and you can see the cities, but you don't really know. So feel free to reach out. Get in touch. If let me know you're listening. I don't need a pat in the back or anything, but it's nice to get it. But more than anything, just let me know where you're listening and when you listen. That's the cool thing, because at the minute like that, I'm talking in a darkened room by myself, and I'm throwing it at the internet, and it's going into your ears from somewhere. So you may just let me know. Let me know where you're listening from. Oh by Jesus, did you go hard at the Crimbo grub? I'm going to try and lean back on something here, lads. I don't know what the fuck it is. It looks like a drum or something. Is it a drum? Oh Jesus Christ. If you hear something fucking falling here now. Yeah. Oh, that's alright. It didn't give way. Whatever it is. I'm in between all this sound gear and all the rest. I think some of this might be Nathan Carter's. Oh, fucking him. Oh, I went to town. To grub with Christmas Eve off and with Christmas Day off. Today obviously being the 26th. Did I say the date? The 26th of December 2018. Oh, she's drawn to a close. And fair play to you all for sticking with me throughout the year. But yeah, fucking hell did I go to town. Christmas Eve was lovely. All the presents were already bought. So, Jesus Christ. And I'd love to take credit for it, but I can't. I just have a very organised wife. Unbelievably organised wife. She sorted all that about 2 months ago. I sorted hers online. a month ago. Do you know what I mean? I just went, fuck it. It's one thing. She wanted, got it. There we go. You know, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Don't be drawing all that stress on you. I can't fathom going out. I know you're waiting on holiday bonuses and you're waiting on this kind of stuff and that kind of stuff. But lads, be chipping away at it through the year. Be chipping away at it through the fucking year. Don't draw that on yourselves. Just when you're off, you want to be off. You don't want to be traipsing into fucking Dundrum Town centres and all the rest of it. It's pure puke. Pure fucking puke. Don't be doing it to yourselves. I didn't. Had a very relaxing time in Clonmel. Went for an outstanding breakfast, chilled out, fucking bought a few things in bits and pieces. Went into quiet shops. You know the kind of way. Went into a hunting shop, picked out a few bits I want in a sale. A couple of new balaclavas and that. I'm an easy man to buy for. I really am. An easy man to buy for. Hunting gear. Simple. I mean, anybody who knows me or knows of me knows I'm not big or seen my stand-up. Fashion isn't at the forefront of my life, really. So, you know, fucking gear that's functional. That's where I'm at. That's how you know you're old. It's when you don't care about fashion and you just want functional shit. And I am. And I'm proud to say it. But yeah, I went to town on it yesterday. Had all the nephews and nieces over. Oh, it was fucking bedlam. For hours, just bedlam. But it's good crack, like, you know what I mean? Watching the fucking happiness and fucking kids opening up shit, like, you know, just having a time of their life. Having a time of their fucking life, like little savages. But good little savages, like, you know what I mean? Just watching these little headbangers, just loving it. Full of sweets. I was full of sweets myself, sure. I was as bad. And old Uncle Tom. I wasn't drunk, but I was in a lovely stasis of not sobering up. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be able to be in charge of any heavy material or anything, or heavy machinery, but I could hold on a conversation, you know, that kind of way, but I was in a lovely state of drunk. It was fucking smashing. Oh, it was so enjoyable, just nice and cozy all day long, just sipping away. I ate way too much cheese though, and I'm paying for today. I don't eat that much cheese as I used to, so you need to build up a tolerance to that shit. Oh, I went to fucking town at it. It's unbelievable, Irish people, how fancy we get come Christmas, don't we, with the old cheese board? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I went overboard. Wensleydales, Goudas, fucking hell. It was Stilton's never made it in, lads. Stilton, you know, you're gone to the fucking dark side when there's Stilton. And you can tell a few lads in the fucking dressing room now, Dale Cronin below there, he definitely was on the brie or something. He was on something stinking away. Bastard, he's farting like a fucking train down there. But look, I'm nearly as bad myself. I'm not, it's just pure in knots, just bollocks. 2 days off isn't enough at all. You either have 1 day off or have 5 days off, you know, that kind of way, like, because 2 days just lets you slip. You slip. I sure I'm out on stage. I've one show done today, lads. I'm forgetting lines and every fucking thing. Thankfully, it's a panto and it's a bit of crack, like, but fucking hell. I know I'm not the only one, thankfully. There's a few of them kind of going, Haley Joe there and myself have a scene together. And at one point, she was looking at me like, did you not say what you're supposed to say? And my brain is going, I think I did say what I'm supposed to say. And now keep it in mind, there's 800 or 900 people looking at you. While this non-verbal conversation is going on, where I just said a line, which I'm pretty sure I was supposed to say, but then she's looking at me like, what the fuck have you just said? So I'm going, did I curse or something? Did I curse? Turns out it was just Haley Joe's brain had frozen. Had absolutely frozen. The gearbox had locked up on her and she could not come out with her line. So I just kind of just started grinning like a fucking idiot, and finally something resembling what she was supposed to say came out of her, and we could move on with things. Same thing happened with Catherine. Although, to be fair, I'm to blame. I just seen with Catherine Lynch where I walk out and I just pulled this ridiculous face. There was no need in it. Of course, she locks up, starts fucking cracking up, laughing, where she's supposed to be all evil and stuff. But that's the way the day has gone. We've another show now in a bit, and I'm not fully sure how it's going to go, to be honest. I'm not fully sure how it's going to go, but look. Oh, fucking hell. It's, you can't blame us. And even the audience are looking, they've got meat sweats and everything. Like, you can see lads there just going, lad, I have no interest in being here. Even though the kids are having the fucking time of their life. It's, yeah. You could see adults are just going, please, Jesus, let me get through this. But in fairness, everybody was buzzing by the end of it because, you know, it's a big fucking blowout at the end. We were up for some photographs and stuff like that. And you could see people were like, I really enjoyed that. I was hanging when I walked in here, but I'm actually better now. But the jealousy, though, of me, to be honest, is, you know, that everybody's gone back on the fucking beer straight away. Fierce jealousy. You could see by there's one fella there now going, no, that's me done. I've done my duty with the kids and the wife and all the rest. And he was rubbing his hands together like, and you're going, I know where you're going, you bastard. You're back to the pub. Who's it like? If anybody will actually, I'll be amazed if anybody listens to this tonight. Unless you're actually working or you're overseas or something, you probably will. You might give it a listen. But Irish people, majority of them, will be on the fucking sauce tonight. I'm so proud of you. I don't forget to send me on your pictures, because I revel in that. Even though there's ultimately it's jealousy, but I do. It's good for me to see that. I love seeing it. That, if nothing else, it just tells me that you're actually listening to the podcast. Oh lordy! But yeah, I'm gonna try and eat some way clean. Fuck it. I'm gonna eat like a savage, truth be told, because it will be turkey and ham. There's no, and I like people joke about turkey sandwich. I don't care. I love turkey. I'd fucking eat anything. So even I had the ham sandwiches today, and it was out of bounds. Fucking that honey roasted ham with the cloves and all the rest. Yeah, well, how could you have it? Like, unless you're a vegetarian, I could see it not working for you. Like, but Jesus Christ, how could you complain about that? Oh, mother of God. Oh, lordy. I went up to the coffee shop, didn't even take the makeup off, lads. Didn't even give a shit. I'm just that way inclined. Just walked up, big fucking mad eyebrows on me. Although I don't do my makeup like over the top. Like friend of the podcast, Eric Lawler, he's in another panto in Dublin. I just see his makeup. Now, in fairness, he's playing some sort of evil bloke, whatever. And it's his eyebrows. I'm like, I couldn't be. The only reason why I put any makeup on is because I have normally a big shiny head, pale, and under the lights of the stage, you just go invisible. So it was actually told to me after year one, you want to be putting on a bit of old makeup there, just like, I'm not one for fucking makeup myself. It's just powdery stuff, like, to take the shiny head off you. And my eyebrows, because I'm fair-haired, my eyebrows just turn invisible. So people can't actually even see expressions on my fucking face. So you have to use kind of a pencil to darken the old eyebrows. It's something a couple of years ago I wouldn't have ever seen myself doing, lads. And for a lot of lads listening to this, they're going, yeah, I couldn't see myself doing it. But it's like horse for courses. You got to pull on your wellies when you're walking down a wet field. You got to fucking paint on eyebrows, lads, when you're in front of 800 people on the stage. It's just the way it is. For panto, that is. For stand-up, not so much. Do you know what? I'm putting that a quote on a t-shirt. I am. You wear your wellies when you walk down a wet field, and you paint your eyebrows on when you're talking to 800 people in a panto. I know it's long-winded, but fuck it, it's profound, isn't it? I told you the brain was going to fade. I told you you were going to be witness to my brain absolutely fucking melting over the next couple of weeks. And we're going till January 6th with only one day off. So it's full throttle, 2 shows a day until January 1st. The evening of January 1st. Then we've January 2nd off to try and recover some bit. I don't know. But we're straight back into it then. Hard then 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th. And then it's back to the real world again. Fucking hell. The only thing is, it does keep you off the sauce. It keeps you off the fucking beer. You know what I mean? I'm going to go for a couple of beers when this is done with a couple of mates that like quiet pints. You know what I mean? Because this is fucking intensity. Intensity. The fucking weather, lads. I'm even up here now, and it should be cold in the room I'm in. It's 12.5 degrees outside. Like, what the fuck is going on? White Christmas me whole. It's fucking getting a suntan. Fucking grass is growing outside. I know I talk about this all the time, like, but it's blowing my fucking mind. Wearing t-shirts into work during December over Christmas. People get woolly jumpers the whole fucking lot for Christmas. Excuse me, I'm going to take a big slug. At any point, if I come to a stop and start talking to somebody else, it's because somebody walks in and spots me and I'm not supposed to be here. But sure, look it. You'll stick with me on the thing. Hold on, I'll take a slug of coffee 1 second. That was extremely unprofessional of me. I apologise. Wait till you see this. Wait. This is going to piss you right off, but wait to hear this. There's effects to stick into this thing. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. This could end up being a total ridiculous podcast where I just start sticking in effects. That's how you'll know somebody has walked into the room that I shouldn't be talking to. Or that spots me for I shouldn't be in here. I can't even use my fucking words. I can't even use my words. I'm 37 years of age. But there's even better ones. Listen to this one. This one is if somebody walks in and looks at me, because I'm not supposed to be here. I'll just tap that. I got a few messages. I know that, of course, I can't open it on the phone because I have this fucking app open, but the age old one came in. Die Hard. Is it a Christmas movie or not Christmas movie? Well, I'll put it to you like this. Is there Christmas in it? Yes, there is. It's on every Christmas. What the fuck makes Die Hard not a Christmas movie, but makes Willy Wonka a Christmas movie? There's fuck all Christmassy about Willy Wonka. There's fuck all Christmassy about Mary Poppins. Is there? I could be wrong there. But definitely there is no mention of Christmas Oh, maybe I'm wrong. No, there is no mention of Christmas in Willy Wonka, but still it becomes a Christmas classic. Without a fucking doubt, Die Hard. Die Hard is a Christmas classic. I don't give a shit who you are or what you think. It is by far, and away, a Christmas fucking classic. Actually, do you know what? Myself and Jerry McBride did a commentary for Die Hard a couple of years back, and I'm going to put it up straight after this one. And it's a great one for drinking along to, and just turn the sound down and synchronize it. Just synchronize the time of the movie with us talking, because we give you a count in and all, and you'll be able to synchronize it with it. Watch the movie with if you're for the crack, it's important one to sit around, because people have done it and gone, that's actually fucking way a bit of crack, because everybody's seen Die Hard a million times, like, so you may as well, because we're drinking, essentially you're drinking with us, we're drinking through it, and it's just us commentary the whole way through the fucking movie. Jerry has some great insights into some of the actors actually as well, so it's well worth giving a fucking gander to. I'm going to put it up after this, see what you think of it. And I won't make it exclusive. I'll put it also ad-free up for the Patreons as well. But, so this Friday there will be another episode of the Tom and Jerry Show, purely for the Patreons. Exclusive to them. Oh, Lord, excuse me for yawning. I'm in a fucking awful way, lads. I'm in an awful way. I did my roast taters yesterday. Fucking, I don't give a shit. See, the old one of notions never fucking putting semolina on them. I know. She had spuds the other day, roast potatoes the other day. Like, just keep it simple. Keep it simple, do it right. And she was adamant for me to put the semolina on it, which is essentially like maize flour or whatever. She had them the other day. Apparently they were outstanding and everything else. I didn't do it. But because they were sharing the oven with the roast ham, they just never got to the perfect crispiness, like, you know what I mean? So then she was kind of looking at me going, should have put the semolina on. I'm like, nah, that's not what it was. It was the fact that there was fucking 10 kilos of fucking pork sitting in the oven with it, or ham in the oven with it, sucking all the fucking heat. That was my only letdown. The rest, happy enough with how the rest of it turned out. Traditional. We did some fun stuff as well. Some kind of a red cabbage, I wouldn't be mad for the red cabbage, but whatever way she did it yesterday was fucking good stuff. Good fucking stuff. And I might start getting into it. I might just fucking start getting into it. What else was that? Oh, Jesus Christ, there was a tiramisu there, lads. Haven't had it in a long time. Good shit, the old tiramisu. Pavlova's made an appearance, and Christmas cake, which hasn't made an appearance at the O'Mahony household in a long time, made a fucking appearance. But I mean, it all paled in the fact that I was just sipping away nicely, getting nicely sazzled throughout the day. It was great. It was absolutely fucking fantastic. I had a couple of foreign ones, but then I was drinking kind of Irishy beers and stuff, crafty beers, absolutely crafty beers. Total edge back. There's somebody coming up. Well, that worked a treat. Fairness was a sound enough of a guy. I think he's a sound tech or something. He's like, oh, hello. I didn't realise who it was. It's like, yeah, man. I must say, it must sound like a lunatic as he walked upstairs going, because it doesn't sound like a phone conversation, because I'm just talking ad nauseum, like I'm not actually waiting for a reply, or I sound like the most ignorant bollocks ever on the phone, just rambling like a fucking lunatic. And then all of a sudden, somebody stumbles at me. Because if you listen to it, at least there's pauses in a conversation that people are having. I'm not having a conversation. I'm just talking straight at all your poor old ears. Oh, Lord. There was a couple of... Oh, Jesus, I'm so sorry. I can't fucking remember. Can't switch over to the other ones. There was things like mince pies and stuff in the questions. There was a lot of Christmassy questions, or yay or nay. Absolutely fucking yay. As well as sprouts. Sprouts was always a whole question that popped up. And I'll tell you here now about the sprouts, lads. I did sprouts yesterday. Very simplistic. Oh, Jamie Oliver's and all the rest would be fucking all sorts of rashers in with that. Fuck off it yourself. Here's a simple thing. Use the ham water. The water that you boil the ham in. Use that. Boil the fucking whatchamacallits in that. The bios. The fucking sprouts in that. 5 minutes. Tops. That's all you fucking need. Because you don't want fucking mushy. That's the problem. 4 or 5 minutes. That's it. They're done. They don't need to have the fuck boiled out until they're little balls of mush. That's what people hate, fuck. And that fucking rank kind of bitter taste comes out of them. You do them for 4 or 5 minutes in ham water. Oh my Jesus Christ. Then drain them. Fuck them over into the pan with a fucking knob of butter. 5 minutes. Roll them around. Brown them on it. Oh my God almighty. You'd step over your mother for them. That's it. No more fucking around needed. Nothing else needed. The saltiness is in the water, so that's the salt. You don't really need any pepper unless you're into that. Unless you want a bit of black pepper, go for it. But don't be salting them anymore. Out of fucking pounds. Out of fucking pounds. Simple. And you're using up fucking stuff that's around you. It all ties together nicely then, you see. Do you know what I mean? No needing fucking around. Oh, the stuffing, proud enough of the stuffing too. Loads of fucking butter. But it was bowled stuff, but it was nice. They say stuff, but I never stuff fucking anything with it, because I think that's fucking rank. That Paxo shit, I wouldn't feed it to a fucking dog. So it's not really stuffing, it's just kind of breadcrumbs and butter and onion with a little bit of parsley. There you go. Happy fucking days. You don't need to do anything else. And don't be stuffing it into anything. Ugh, fucking rank. What else? Mince pies. Mince meat. That was the question. That was it. I'm guessing I don't know the fucking backstory, nor am I Googling it. I do know the backstory to Boxing Day though. And I didn't have to Google it. But it was mincemeat. I'm guessing they use mincemeat in pies, but they still call it mincemeat, even though it's just fucking chopped up dried fruits. Which is a weird one, isn't it? It's like Hoovers. Do you know every vacuum now is known as a Hoover? Was like the quintessential pie back in the day for Christmas actually had meat, and then like others started. I don't know. That's my fucking brain. There's no answer to that question. I'm out of my mind. But I do know Boxing Day was called as a result. These lads, apprentices, stuff who weren't there, they were in fuck all throughout the year. On the day after Christmas Day, they go around with a little pottery box that they'd make themselves, but there'd be no real opening, which I thought was kind of a interesting one. But it was traditional. There was just a little slot of coins. They pop around the town, typically London or 8 British cities, looking for an old penny. Here, I'm going to have to go. 1 second here, lads. It's all getting very crowded here. Well, by far this has to be one of the weirdest podcasts I've ever done. You probably ever fucking listened to. Just the staff are more and more starting coming in now. I think we're rolling around close enough to the next start. It's 6:30 for the next one. We're at 20 to 6, so we'll be getting our call and all the rest of it now in a minute. So do you know what? Apologies for all over the shop fucking whatchamacallit. I will have a proper year in review one. Do shoot me over if there's any more questions, and I'll do them in front of the laptop, so I actually had the fucking proper setup, the whole lot with questions and everything else. Keep sending me your photographs, because it keeps me fucking saying, if nothing else, send me a screen grab, tell me the story of where you're listening and how you listen to it, just how the year has gone for you and all the rest of it. Feel free to shoot me over any sort of form and length of a fucking thing. Tom O'Mahony Comedy, as you know, will catch me on most things. I suppose Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. The chatty snaps is Tom Bear O'Mahony, and if you want to shoot me an email, just go to bookshotpodcast@gmail.com, and I will. There's still a couple to be gotten back to, but I'll get back to you. And just say hi, how's it going? But I have acknowledged any emails that have come in. I do acknowledge them. And I'm delighted you sent them on. Delighted you're paying attention. So like that, let me know where you're coming from, where you're listening to. And enjoy the living fuck out of it, lads. Just keep eating and keep drinking. Enjoy the living shit out of it. Right, I better go do a show. Thanks very much for listening. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Oh, well, I'll catch you on Friday. For now, enjoy.